Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. Yeah, I enjoyed the Super Bowl. I knew Brady was going to get it because of just the whole narrative, him switching teams to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then just the run. They're trying to make Brady the next. He's already like the face of sports, along with the LeBron James, Tiger Woods, people like that. Um, but I figured that it will work in Brady's favor for this Super Bowl. I figured it will work in Brady's favor. But it was a great Super Bowl though. It was a great Super Bowl. Tom Brady, like I said, I figured Tom Brady would get it. He stepped up. He stepped up for him being 43 years old, knocking off Patrick Mahomes in his prime. Then there's the argument where Pat Mahomes he didn't have his offensive line because I think either his offensive line had got COVID or everybody was injured. I can't remember which one, but Patrick Mahomes did not have enough time to throw the ball. He did not have enough time to throw the ball, meaning that uh, those guys on the D line, the Buccaneers D line, they were having a field day. Those guys, David and White, the The linebackers on the Buccaneers were having a field day, and Patrick Mahomes was getting his butt kicked. Um, and it was a blowout. I honestly thought it would be a little closer because it's the Super Bowl. Super Bowls are usually close, but I would argue this was one of Brady's easiest wins. I would argue this is one of Brady's easiest wins. Hey, what up? What up? I'll argue this is one of Brady's easiest wins. But no, shout out to Brady. Brady has more Super Bowl rings than I think teams have. So I think any other team has. So that's super impressive. I enjoyed the Super Bowl halftime show with the weekend. Uh, and yeah, I just enjoyed I enjoyed the whole thing. I enjoyed the whole thing. And I love football. I love how competitive it is because it reminds me of or boxing reminds me of football. That I think they go hand in hand. Both physical sports. Both physical sports. I definitely enjoyed that. Patrick Mahomes, one of my favorite players. Tyreek Hill, one of my favorite players on the Kansas City Chiefs. Both really make up that superstar duo. And obviously Travis Kelsey be the tight end as well. And it was a very interesting Super Bowl, obviously, with the social distance fans. Um, with the social distance fans and a young Kansas City Chiefs team going against Tom Brady. I think the narrative couldn't have been any better. But yeah, that was Brady's Super Bowl win. Super, super impressive. Super impressive. Super impressive. Super impressive. I'm really excited for the Adrian Broner fight next weekend. And I would get a lot of backlash for that. But Adrian Broner fights February 20th. Um, Four-time world champion, four different weight divisions. Adrian Broner is definitely um, he's still able to fight. He's still able to fight. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do coming off of this 2-year layoff from fighting Manny Pacquiao. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do with that. So this whole year, sports has just been crazy with what's been going on with boxing. That lightweight division with Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and obviously Javante Tank Davis. LeBron James and the Lakers able to capture a ring after the passing of Kobe Bryant. That just hit a year. They just hit the year anniversary. Or it's been a whole year since Kobe had passed. LeBron was able to secure. Well, that was 2020. He was able to get that ring, so that's good. And then obviously what's been going on this year with Hoop, it's been super exciting. See the young players, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, one of my favorites, and then legends like LeBron James. So sports is super exciting right now. Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is the truth. Travis Kelce is the truth. He had a couple good plays, but the Buccaneers defense did a good job at containing Patrick Mahomes' best weapons, which are Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. Uh, yeah, and I like Travis Kelce a lot, but he wasn't able to do much. I mean, it's just like basketball when you're getting doubled. The Buccaneers defense was on point. They were doubling these guys, doubling, tripling, quadrupling Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and there's nothing the Buccaneers can do. It's nothing. I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs. There was nothing they could do. But congratulations to Tom Brady winning his seventh Super Bowl. He gets a lot of hate, but I think he's an all star. He's an all star, and he proves everybody wrong. He's an all star, and he proves everybody wrong. I think my favorite play, um, my favorite play in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna have to go with. I don't know. It was a really boring Super Bowl. It was a really boring Super Bowl. Like really boring. Yeah, yeah. So Adrian Broner fights February 20th. Uh, and his little bro Robert Easter is going to be on the card as well. Adrian Broner returns back February 20th, and he's not fighting anyone big. This is definitely just a tune up for a bigger pay-per-view fight at 140. I'm excited to see Adrian Broner back in the ring. I hope he's focused. I hope he dominates. And it'll be really bad if he were to lose this fight. And I'm a big Adrian Broner fan. I'm a fan of his mentality. I'm a fan of his skill. Uh, he is a four division world champion, four different weight classes, for a reason. And growing up, he was our Gervonta Tank Davis. And I want to see him put on a clinic. I want to see Adrian Broner back, focused, not rapping, not drinking. I was watching his interview with Brian Scott, and he looks focused as he does every fight. So now going into the fight and in the ring, he needs to throw more punches, and I want him to fight another big name at 140, like Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor. All these other guys at lightweight. Um, on the interview with Brian Scott, he was talking about how he could make 140 or he can make 135 right now today or in a week. So, um, but yeah, boxing is different. Boxing is different. You got to come in shape. You have to make weight. You have to make weight. Super Bowl, you just need to be fast and strong and focused. Boxing, you need to be focused, make weight, and focus the whole fight. So that's the comparison with the Super Bowl. But like I said, I am excited for Adrian Broner. That is the next event. I feel like there's sporting events every weekend or fighting events every week. I'm super excited. Um, Unfortunately, Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul isn't happening right now due to a lack of interest. That was supposed to be this month. I think was that supposed to be February 20th as well. Wow, that was supposed to be this upcoming weekend. So, um, but it's all good. We have been super, 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 super happy with all the sporting events that have been happening these past like 3 months. It's been on fire since November. But so yeah, we just had the Super Bowl. Just had the Super Bowl yesterday. That was exciting. Um, I really love the Super Bowl because the atmosphere is crazy. Super Bowl day, and there's a lot of hype. Um, Americans worship the Super Bowl, and it's very, 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 very exciting. Families come together and enjoy their sport, enjoy their favorite teams. So yeah, super exciting. Super, super exciting. Um, like I said, my favorite NFL player is Lamar Jackson. My favorite NFL player is Lamar Jackson. Hopefully, he can make it to the Super Bowl next year with those guys in the Baltimore Ravens. I like that guy. I like that guy Matthews. I like the guy Matthews on the Kansas City Chiefs. That defensive player, he is really good. He is really good. Um, there's a lot of players. There's not a lot of players that can compare to Patrick Mahomes. Um, there's a reason why the Kansas City Chiefs had, you know, gave him, the biggest deal I think ever with 500 million for like 10 seasons. I mean, with his first 3 4 years, he's got a Super Bowl, he's got an MVP, and he's only like 24. So there's that'd be like Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks. Um, and just his first few years getting the Super Bowl and then beating LeBron James um, on the road to the championship and getting a ring. I'm trying to say. So Patrick Mahomes is a very unique player. But yeah, this weekend I really want to see Adrian Broner be a star in the division, junior welterweight. I want to see him elevate his game and put the junior welterweight division on notice this weekend. I want to see the same Adrian Broner, uh, pretty much at 130, where he was looking like a monster. And all he has to do is let his hands go. His defense is decent. He hasn't took a lot of punishment in his career. He just has to let his hands go. That's it. That's it. He lets his hands go. We win. But yeah, it's just certain fighters that just have that. They just have that. That type of power. Gervonta Tank Davis is one. Teofimo Lopez is one. A young Adrian Broner, and Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr. is definitely fighters that have God gifted power. Deontay Wilder as well. Fighters like that. But yeah, so this live is just about the Super Bowl and boxing. Um, a lot of good athletes. The talent of what athletes bring to the table. I like young athletes and their potential as well. There was a certain part that I liked in the Super Bowl. It was a part of the end of the game where Tom Brady was yelling at his offensive coordinator. Um, I thought it was so elite. I thought it was very, very elite. It's a lot of great moments in that Super Bowl. Tom Brady he just had a field day. He had a field day. When you're a quarterback and you have a great offensive line and you're able to buy time in the pocket and make the key plays like Tom Brady, then you're straight. Patrick. There was a moment in the game where Patrick Mahomes had got sacked, and it looked like his back had bended a certain way because he was getting hit in like two different directions. Um, you know, I can't blame players like Mahomes and Tyreek Hill who just couldn't do much. They just couldn't do much. You know what I mean? And then obviously you don't want to negate the Buccaneers' game plan, which was to double Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, and then put a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. But I think one of the key things is Patrick Mahomes did not have his offensive line, and he didn't have time to throw the ball. And he was getting whooped out there. They were beating him up pretty bad. I mean, you got 400-pound grown men um, that can run really fast or that are really strong. Um, it could be a nightmare for your quarterback. It could be a nightmare. Could be a nightmare for the quarterback. But super, super excited um, for the sporting events for the rest of this year. Um, there's going to be a lot more fights coming in the summer because promoters are making up time that was lost last year um, with everything shutting down because of COVID-19. So I'm expecting fighters to get in the ring for a second or third time this year. Um, just more productivity all around for every sport, basketball, football, and boxing. Basketball, football, and boxing. Specifically, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, Tyreek Hill, are going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back. They're going to win more Super Bowls, in my opinion, at least another one, a few more. Um, they are the future. They are the future. They just, with this one, they just kind of just got to keep their head up, learn from it, and they'll be back. They'll be back. The question is, I'm trying to see if Tom Brady will come back, because uh, I think being a quarterback is just like being a shooter in basketball. Like, a shooter in basketball does not lose his shot. A quarterback, both lose their athleticism, but a quarterback is not going to lose the throw. As you can see, at Tom Brady is 43 years old, throws the ball just fine. Arm might not be as strong as it used to, but he's still very, very accurate and can throw the ball. So just like a shooter in basketball, the wrist might not be as stronger as when they were 22, but they still could fling it up there. So, but yeah, that will be it for tonight's live. Um, I'm dropping unlimited boxing content, free blues boxing. Hit the subscribe, the like, and the notification bell for the next upcoming videos I will be posting, and I'll see you soon. Peace.